Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you doing? Whoa, another beautiful Saturday that the Lord has made. And we sure indeed be glad and rejoice in it. Okay, so how are you guys doing? It's a beautiful day. It's looking so bright in my area. What's going on in your location? Did you go for a wedding today? Do you have a party? Do you have a graduation? What have you today, or what have you done already today? Welcome to my live stream. Wow, my beautiful people on Facebook are already sharing the video. Do me well if you're watching from YouTube. As you come in, please kindly share the video as well. On YouTube, let's get a lot of people in the house. We need to discuss this interesting conversation. Join me today. Thank you for joining me. I put a different light, so I'm trying to observe. If my light is okay, let me know. Oh, who is on? All right. So, guys, how are you doing? First of all, I hope you're good, and I hope your day has been kind to you. My weather is already feeling like summer. However, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's gonna be a lot warm today. And the time is 9:30. I sincerely apologize for starting very late. I would have started like an hour or 2 hours ago, but when you had a Netflix and chill Friday, you wake up very late on Saturday. So that's obvious. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. Be kind enough to share this video. Be kind enough to give me a thumbs up. And also show me some kindness by contributing to this live stream when you get here. How are you doing? Oyoyo asking you, how are you? Thank you, beautiful people. Entertainment Daily, you did an amazing show this morning. Unfortunately, your girl couldn't jump up because I was just waking up and I didn't want to come and sound like a frog, with my wake up voice. However, you did justice to the topic, and I'm glad you discussed that. It was one of the things I wanted to talk about today, but I said, no, let's just come and interact. Let's chit chat. Let's make fun. And let's be honest, if we can, with what is happening on YouTube Street and reactors and YouTubers. Okay. I know you're wondering, what is the year you're talking about? What is her topic talking about today? My topic is the one that will make you, want to think, the one that will make you, it will definitely make you to think, okay, what is this all about? Today, I'm talking about content creators. I'm talking about YouTube reactors. And yeah, so my title goes reactors make YouTubers, or it's supposed to be YouTubers, not YouTube. YouTubers be on their toes. Let me quickly adjust that while we continue. I hope I can. Yes, I can. I have to do that on the studio. So reactors these days, they make YouTubers, to be like to work on pins and needles while creating content. Why do I say that? A lot of people have been judged here on YouTube based on what they say, how they acted, and some reactors even go personal by telling you about their characters and what have you. I don't know if reaction or reacting is shifting based on what is supposed to be. So we'll be discussing all about that today. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to air your opinion. It's very, very welcome. I think here is a little cold, despite the fact that my heater is on. I made a mistake. I did not turn off my air condition. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me grab a shawl until the room warms up here. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I should have turned on my screen, right? Yeah, I was feeling a little cold. So, all right. Oh, okay. I hope I didn't rattle myself a lot. So, how are you guys doing? What do you guys think about my title today? Reactors make YouTubers to be on their toes while filming their content. Then the next title says, are YouTubers afraid to make content due to reactors? These are questions I'm asking today. If you're a reactor, jump in here. Let's discuss about this. Tell me what you guys think. And if you're not a reactor, jump in today to talk about it. Why am I making this a discussion for today? I just want us to chit chat. I want us to talk because a lot has been going on YouTube Street, especially Nigerian YouTube community. And most of the reactions we are seeing, they are going very personal into the person's character, into their behavior, instead of reacting on what they saw. They went personal. I was watching somebody on YouTube. He was referring to another content creator that she's that kind of a stubborn flies that follow the corpse to the grave. And another person said a particular reactor is that if you come to a family, there is this child that even the parents will tell the child, do not visit the neighbor's house. That stubborn child will always do that. So there are so many adjectives used for YouTubers by the reactors on YouTube space. I don't even want to go international, but I just want to keep it on Nigerian YouTube community. We've seen a lot of things going on. We've heard a lot of things going on. Let me know what you think. Is reactors now witchcraft on YouTube? What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to jump to the live stream when the link is down. All right. I said, let's come and talk about this thing because we are trying to see how people should know that a lot of people are already going through a lot of pain. A lot are not said in the cameras, okay? Not everybody will come on camera and be telling you their personal pains and all of that. So if we can show some kindness, that will go a long way. A lot of people have been called names. A lot of people have been called, those that call people that they have bipolar, they are ugly, they are this, they are that. A lot of things have been said. A lot. And is it going to stop? No. Why am I making this? To create awareness. Okay, if you want to react, I want to believe reaction is a niche on YouTube. And if you want to react, you should react based on what? It's constructive. You can do constructive criticism. Yeah, it's very important because what it does to the YouTuber, it helps you to understand how other people are seeing you from their lenses. Because oftentimes we do things thinking that we know what we are doing, we got it all covered, but we don't know the interpretations a lot of people are going to give to those. So that's why when somebody gives you a constructive criticism, sit down, go back again, listen to that, and then see one or two things. Take home what you can take home from it. Work on yourself, work on your channel, and that makes you a better person. If you have only OES members as friends, oh boy, you're on a very long thing because you're not going to get the view that you need to. I mean, view, point of view, not view as in click and watch. You're not going to get that point of view, another person's perspective, how the person sees or views that particular issue or that particular topic. So it's good to have diverse opinion, diverse contribution in a particular discussion. So you may be able to see, oh, yeah, I should have done it this way. I should have done it that way. Oh, that's true. That's not true. I could have done it better. So, but these days, reactors go personal. They've gone to the point of either calling you names that you're bipolar, you're suffering from this, you're illiterate, you're that, you're that. They've gone to the extent of anything they can use to make you feel bad. So it now becomes like what somebody can call is now becoming witchcrafting, if I'll put it that way. All right, all right. I do have Baningo here. Wahala. Yes, Baningo, you're a reactor. Thank you for being here. I need to hear you guys' opinion. Yummy Kitchen Direct. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Why am I saying, okay, my thumbnail? Let me even look at my thumbnail again so that I'll be able to understand what I'm talking about today. Where is the thumbnail? Oh, I can't even find my thumbnail. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Okay, my thumbnail says, are reactors now YouTube witches? Yeah, why am I saying that on the thumbnail? Like I was saying, some of them will come personal to attack you. They will call your husband, attack your husband, your family, your children, your parents. That's no longer reaction, okay? pure and simple. That is pure witchcraft or witch hunting or bullying, whichever way you want to look at it. Is no longer reaction. So I want to know because a lot of YouTubers has been told, hey, this thing you did is not right. So this thing that you did, the way your house is dirty, your house was not swept, you dirty this, you blah, 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 blah. And we lose the essence of the reaction. That's a fact. We lose the whole essence of reaction. If you leave what you're supposed to be reacting on, if you leave what you're supposed to be reacting on and then start reacting on a different thing, you've lost the whole essence of making reaction a niche by YouTuber. You can't tell me that calling people names, telling them, going after their person is reaction. I might be wrong. Please, when the link is down, jump up to tell me what's your opinion. Would you still consider that as reaction? Is a question that I throw. Are YouTubers afraid to make content due to reactors? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to a beautiful Saturday, the June 10th, 2023, and the weather is 71, amazing. It's gonna be very hot today. And the time is 9:40 a.m. I'm starting very late, but pardon me, guys. So my link is down. It's not going to be a long live stream because I started late and I already have things to do for the day. However, we have to get to connect. I haven't been steady on YouTube because of, things that, life after YouTube. Let me put it that way. I haven't been putting out videos. I haven't been putting out content because of life after YouTube. However, Oyoyo is still here. Okay. So my link is down and I have my amazing sister, Treasures Gist. Welcome, 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 welcome. Very true. Oyoyo is getting too much. Yeah. Okay. Somebody is sharing an opinion. Their reactors are crossing, let's say crossing the line. Okay. So my link is down and I have a reactor here. Baningos. The princess of hey, where is that place again? Oh. Where's that your husband's place? Where did I forget?
Bonny Island,
Bonny
though. No, it's not.
Island, the princess of Bonny Island. Welcome, welcome. Please take it up. What do you have to say?
Well, Oyoyo, anyone that goes outside what they see in a person's video and starts going personal about their husband, I don't think if you even watch somebody's video and their house is dirty, you have any right to come and use that one as reaction. Because you are reacting about a person's dirty house. Are we seeing your own house? So me, I don't think that one is reaction if you are reacting about a person's house. You guys should stop making noise. But if you're reacting and you see something and you feel, oh, I want to enlighten more about this, or I have something to say about this thing, or oh, I don't really agree with what this person says, it's okay for you to share your opinion as regards that oh, I don't agree, or maybe someone is being treated unfairly and is brought to the streets. You are okay, you have the right to react and say, oh, this is not the way to react. But when you start going and saying someone's husband is this, someone's mother is this, someone's father is this, I don't think that is part of reaction, and it's wrong in every way. Maybe some of us have had fights with people on the streets of YouTube, and we come and
Mm,
said things we didn't have to say. Those ones are not reaction. Let me clarify it. Maybe a
okay.
content creator and you, we are digging it out. It's not reaction. That one we are giving each other ghost bars. But reaction is, oh, I watched Nelo KK's video and I saw something. Just like I reacted to one of Nelo's video that she said she was moving. I reacted to it and
Yeah,
someone was
I
coming to
watched
tell me,
that.
yes. And someone was telling me, oh, Banigonelo has never said that in any of our video. And I said, okay, I am going to go and cut out the clip where Nelo said it and come and put it so you will see. So right now, I am reacting based on what Nelo has said.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Just what she has said from her mouth. I'm not going to say, hey, her husband can, because it's nothing concerned with her husband. It's just based on what she has said in her video. And there are ways to go about it to do that reaction, because reaction is recognized because we react every day. Even in your home, when your kids do things, you react to what they've done. one way or the other, even though you don't come and put the camera on your face. So, and we see people on social media, something is trending, people are giving their opinions. When you give your opinion about something, it's you reacting to that thing. Okay, that is what reaction is supposed to be. But when you see people start, when it gets to name calling, that is no longer reaction. When it gets to name calling, oh, this one is crazy, this one is mad, it is no longer reaction. Even if it's me, Banigo, that is doing it on my channel, and I am calling somebody else's name and I'm going crazy, I'm not reacting. I am giving that person fire for fire. I'm replying that person with anger or whatever, which has probably happened once or twice or more than on my channel. So I'm not going to come here and say I'm a saint or anything. I've gotten angry. I've responded to people the way I'm not supposed to respond to, or I felt that was the best way I could respond to them. But reaction is you seeing things and just saying it as it is and going. You are allowed to give an opinion because the person put out that content in a public space. If the person didn't want anybody to see that content, then they won't put it in a public space. They'll keep it private because it's a private affair. If I'm fighting with my husband and I don't want people on YouTube to see it, I won't bring it on YouTube. But if I'm fighting with him and I put it out here, that means I want people to watch. And when they watch, they will have something to say about it, definitely. Now, is reaction making or reactors making content creators not, go ahead and put out their content? Well, I think in a bit of way you could say so, but I would say is a content creator that is not ready. Because
But
if you
wait,
feel
why would you say the person is not ready?
because if as I am here now, I have a vlog channel, I decide what I want you to see on that channel. So if I say I will not put out my content because that I know will give me money, because one reactor that is somewhere that is trying to use me to make money or whatever we talk, that means I'm not ready. People talk about me as I'm here now, I'm a growing reactor on the street, but people are using me to make money also and giving me goes back. Will I now say because those people are abusing me, I won't do what I want to do again? No, because nothing concerns me and your papa. I will do what I want to do and I will go. So a fellow content creator or big YouTuber or whatever, and you want to put out your vlog and you say, I don't know if Banigo will see it and react. You're not ready to make your money because you already know that people will have something to say as long as you put that thing in a public space. So long your life is out here in a public space. There are certain things I have said on my vlog use and abuse me. And if I've not brought those things out with my mouth, they won't have known about it. So if you know that these are things I don't want anybody to ever know, then you keep it private.
Hmm. Wow. Guys, you're hearing from a reactor. Her name is Princess, and her channel name is the Banningos TV. She has two channels, actually three channels. Okay. She has a reaction channel and a vlog channel. Oftentimes, these people we are talking about are actually reacting on lifestyle YouTubers, okay? But what I'm saying is making YouTubers to be on their toes. It's like, I don't know now if I put my house help on the video, they are going to come after me. If I put my husband, they are going to come after me. Even before you come on live stream, you start wondering, is my environment clean? If they see any dirt on the floor, they are going to come after me. So to me, it has lost the essence of reaction. You guys heard what Baningo said. If you're reacting, react on what you see happening or what the person said or the video the person posted. If you're going to be calling people names, calling them bipolar, poor, sick, dirty, and all of that, is no longer reactor. You're now cursing the person. You're not reacting. Okay? You're not reacting based on principle, on policy, on issues, on topic, or even the video itself. Rather, you're reacting based on the person. You have turned the person, that's not the reactor, as a content. How about you reacting on what the person said? At least that one is reaction. But when you now start, you know why I said let me bring this thing for us to discuss it. Oftentimes, I wanted to put people's pictures on my thumbnail. I actually downloaded pictures. Baningo Pictures was one of the ones I downloaded. Vicky, Choice TV, and Amy React. I got all of those pictures. I had a little problem trying to fix them. But the thing is, those pictures, those people that are doing, when they want to, when I say it's witch hunting, when they want to put the pictures of their fellow YouTubers on their thumbnail, they go to look for the ugliest of pictures to put, to use that to tell you that this person is ugly, this person is that, this person is that. It's not reaction. Hear it from me. It's not reaction. Google and find the meaning of reaction. So I'm going to also be reading the meaning of reaction. Baningo unfortunately dropped. I hope she comes back. Um, Let me see if I can get a definition of video reaction and see what Google says. Okay. If we can't get a specific on video reaction, I'm going to definitely get for reaction alone and let's understand the meaning. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Hey, Nikki, the big Facebook car. How are you doing? How are you doing today? So, for some reason, I'm not getting this thing, but I'm going to keep searching until I find it. Ah, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It's not letting me. But anyway, I'm going to get Amarachi Wakama. Thank you guys for joining me from Facebook. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the share and thank you for the contribution. Nikki says nice topic. Nikki, your opinion is also needed here. There is no need to spill everything private and everything private on the internet. If you say it's private, keep it private. Okay, fine. That's Baningo's opinion. What you don't want every other person to hear about, no, do not bring it to the internet. Because if you do, the reactors are going to pick on it and then make videos about it and talk about it until they are tired of talking about it. When Choice TV and Uchenwezi were trying to do their reconciliation online, I was on that live stream hammering, telling them, please take it out here, take it out here, take it out here. But they decided to settle in the presence of everybody because one of the things I typed for them was that reactors are taking notes. You guys should stop, you know. But it was okay the way they did it. I guess they don't want to be misinterpreted, misunderstood, or misquoted in terms of their reconciliation terms and how they reconcile. So they want everybody to know, okay, both of them said, I'm sorry, I offended you, you offended me, so let's move on. Things like that. Reaction shouldn't be petty. It shouldn't be name calling. It shouldn't be antagonizing the person. No, you're reacting on what the person said. You're reacting on the person's video. Maybe the way they were dancing on the video, the way they were eating on the video, the way they did everything they did. You shouldn't go, imagine that woman. She's such a dirty person. Look at all the pimples on her face. Look at how dirty her house. She's very ugly. That is not reaction, as a matter of fact. Anyways, I have an amazing content creator here, Entertainment Daily. Thank you for joining me today. The platform is yours, sis.
Thank you so much for having me host.
What do you have to say about my topic today?
I can hear you. I don't know if it's from my side also. Maybe I should get a second
Oh,
device
you can't
to
hear me?
hear.
Let me see. Yeah, let me look at my volume and see what's going on. My volume is actually very loud. It's the highest, 100%. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
maybe it's from my side. Let me get a different. Let me get a different device. I can hear you just a little bit, so let me get a different device and headset so I can hear what you're saying.
Okay, okay, okay. Or maybe you should just step down and then come back again. All right. So I'm gonna read another comment. Thank you, Amarachi Wakama. Thank you, beautiful sis. I appreciate. Some people leave argument on some people's leave arguments on point and this is it disgrace or bullying and insult. Okay, disagrees or disgrace or bullying and insulting reactors should learn to stay on point. Okay, so what Treasure Gist is trying to say that some people will leave the reaction they're supposed to do, they switch to name calling, insulting the people. Sincerely speaking, that is not reaction. When you have turned to become somebody whose mouth is so foul that everything that you spill is nothing but insult, is no longer reaction. Trust me. Reaction is supposed to react based on opinion, based on ideas, and your ideology, your perspective, your point of view, what you think that should have been the case. Instead of you focusing on that, you're reacting on based on the person. She's ugly, she's this, she's that, she's poor, she's illiterate, she's bipolar, she's, that is not reaction. All you're doing is abuses. Okay, let's try to differentiate these things. You just turn on your ring light to abuse people. That is the definition of it. And in some part of the world, it's considered bullying. When you open your camera, all you're saying on somebody is insult. It's considered bullying. And some of these cyber bullying laws are not joking. They are not joking because we in the country where I live, they are working so hard to make sure that kids, our young kids, are not bullied online. They are putting out laws, making sure that even social media itself is kind of sensitive to some kind of words. In Instagram, there are some kind of words you type. Instagram reminder will tell you, do you really want to post this word? Is against this, against that. You can't say ugly on Instagram. You can't say those hurtful words. You can't say, because Meta, which is Facebook, has put everything in place. Because you know what? Every time Facebook and the company itself is being summoned to the assembly, US assembly, to discuss, they will be able to bring this company and then bring them into pieces. What are the safe features you have on your platform? What are you doing to safeguard our children, people, from being bullied? So that's why I say Facebook, Instagram, they put those things in place. When you want to type those kind of words, they will tell you something about your comment. What does that? What does it tell us? It's telling us that, look, these things I'm about to say or I'm about to write is actually violating the policy of that platform. So if they can put that in place, that means there is a law guiding it. Google is YouTube. They are all American-based companies, and they are making sure that their community is safe. They are making sure that even commenters should follow community guidelines. But trust our African people. Some will say it in their local dialect so that YouTube, Facebook, and the rest of it will not pick it. Some will say it and be putting full stop, putting different characters to make it lose the word pronunciation so that the Facebook bug will not pick it. But some will come out and be saying it with their mouth, calling people onyara, mad person, crazy, bipolar, this, dirty. It's no longer reaction. If you want to react on what that person has put up on Facebook or YouTube to discuss. Don't go personal into the person's character, into the person's family, calling their children, their generation. I mean, how do you guys sleep at night? You think as you're raining those curses on people, you're bringing blessings on your own children and family. Life doesn't go that way. It's not a straight way route. Life is like a two-way traffic. These people are going this way. These other people are going this way. If you think, yeah, I have the monopoly of cursing people, I can do as I want. After all, it's my is my channel. But just be rest assured that what goes around, it comes around in one way or the other. Let's separate this thing from bitterness. As you're reacting, don't react with bitterness. Don't react with all the emotions bottled up because you want to defend somebody or you want to bring somebody down. One thing I know for certain is that since I came to this world, I've never seen a human being went to the lab and created another human being. It's still the same process of creation that God made. Man, woman, semen, and egg. That is still the same order of things. If you cannot create a human being, you cannot create a single strand of your hair. Even this wig I'm wearing is made in the factory. But my real hair, I can't make it. Nobody can. If you cannot create a strand of someone's hair, but you have the guts, the nerves, the effrontery to be abusing people, all in the name of reaction. Think again. Think again. React if you want to react. YouTube allowed it. It's a niche. If they throw things there, react. But then again, let's not make it difficult for our fellow YouTubers to the point if they want to make a video, they will start second guessing themselves, thinking, if I post video about my house help, what would they be saying? If I post video about my car, my husband bought a car for me, they will say I'm bragging. If I post this video about something, let us not focus on those so that the YouTubers can be their authentic self and give us their authentic videos. Let's not focus on all of those. It doesn't really, it doesn't cut it for me. All right, thank you. And Silva, welcome, welcome, welcome. You haven't told me the price of a yam in England, though. You only told me the naira equivalent. So I need to know, how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. All right, Treasure G says some reactors even went so far as insulting people's children, husband, family, and marriages. I tell you, it's no longer reaction now. Or am I the only one misunderstanding the whole definition of reaction? It's no longer reaction. It's an insulting words they are putting out there, abusive words. So they should better call their channel Where Insult Reigns, okay? And not think is reaction. It's not reaction. All right, so Silva is telling YouTubers to create video, no mind reactors. Vico, go ahead and make your videos. Absolutely. Hi, host and all in the house. Priska, I've missed you. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right. So we are talking about this because I notice a lot of people, they don't have anything positive to say about reactors. Definitely reactors will end up not having YouTube friends, good friends on YouTube, because if they are reacting on their fellow content creators, it's not all going to be good, okay? So they will not have that kind of YouTube friends anymore, because every time they post video, they are going to say one thing or the other. And it might not go well with the person you're talking about. The person might feel you ambushed him or ambushed her. You're not letting her express herself the way she wants to express herself. You're picking on every single thing she does in her video, calling her names. It does not warrant it. Reaction videos are a niche, okay? You can react to what you see with what you think and why. But when it crosses the line, making up assumption, accusing, and cursing in the name of supporting a YouTuber, that is all wrong. I tell you, that is all wrong. Once you leave let's assume I want to react about Entertainment Daily. She did a live stream this morning talking about Sophia and Davido, that Sophia is not the wife, so she shouldn't be expecting Davido to be there for her all the time. I could just come and say, okay, based on what Entertainment Daily said about Davido and Sophia, I'm of this opinion that no. In as much as that he's not married to Sophia, he should still be in the life of his child, Sophia's daughter. That's my opinion. And I will not come and I won't come and be saying Entertainment Daily, shame on you. Instead of you to focus on your own life, you're here talking about Sophia. It's no longer reaction. I need us to understand the definition. I have left the topic that she brought on social media. I'm now focusing on her person. She's talking about what they put out there. Sophia made several videos, several posts talking about changing the doctor's name to Momudu because there is no point of her answering Adeleke and all of that. Everybody can react to that. Why is she talking that way? A man that left you and be giving people, getting other women pregnant, you know that man is not for you, and eventually got married and settled down with one woman. But did he really settle down with one woman? That would be a topic of another day. But you don't expect so much from that. The person owe you what? Child support. He's definitely not going to be a present father because he's not married to you. and going to you all the time, it has caused problem in the past with his wife. So that's my opinion on Sophia Momudu's video, or rather all the videos she made. But I'm not going to come and start, Sophia, you're just a crazy woman, go and settle down. Is look at how ugly your nose is, or how this, or how that. No, I'm attacking her person instead of attacking what she said. Let's define it. I'm attacking Sophia's personality, her person, instead of attacking what Sophia said. Sophia said she will end up changing the daughter's name to her maiden name. Then instead of me to focus on that, I'll now leave everything and start focusing on Sophia and telling Sophia, it serves you right. If you had used protection, maybe. If you had done this, maybe. If you had if you had been a virgin, maybe. Is it not your waywardness that brought you to this? That is attacking her person. It's no longer a reaction. Let's define these things categorically. So when next you put out your video, or somebody else, a lifestyle blogger, puts out a video to talk about how her day was and how showing you her home, please, most of them even go, because of the bashing, they will say, please don't mind the noise at the background. Don't mind how they sleep. No, the noise at the background is part of your video. If generator is making noise, you don't have to excuse on that. Lily Pope says that all the way. Don't mind my neighbors, they are doing construction. I say, Lily, stop giving her excuses. Just forget, we are not minding. That noise is not more important than what people came to watch. So why are they excusing and giving you reasons that please don't mind this? Because they know that some people will come to their comment section. Why didn't you close your window when you were filming? This is her daily life. That is what is obtainable in her neighborhood. Nigeria is a country where generator reign. Why do you have to give an excuse because generator is making noise? Don't give those excuses. Shoot your video. Don't mind what reactors will say. And let them, for crying out loud, let them react based on what they are seeing on your video. Leave people alone. If their houses are dirty, unswept, and all of that, so be it. If you open your house now, I will see one or two dirty places in your home. Your standard of cleanliness will not be another person's standard of cleanliness. Don't impose lifestyle, your made up kind of way life should be on other people. Just like your name is. Your name could be Yomi Kitchen, Priska, Treasure G's, Oyoyo. Likewise, our faces are different, our names are different, our identities are different. You can't impose your own definition of how people should behave on another person. You even twins, they don't behave alike. People raised by the same parents, they don't behave alike. You might see similarities, but their opinion, their ideologies are different. So stop making people feel, oh, am I sure I should upload this video? What are they going to say? What are they going to say? Let them be. Some people are happy to share their pregnancy journey on YouTube. Let them be. Some people are not happy to share. Let them be. Let us not make this Nigerian YouTube society, or rather community, let us not make it an antagonizing place where you come to fight each other. There was some things I heard from YouTube. I was like, why is everything about Nigeria spiritual? Everything about Nigeria. They will tell you that YouTubers are the ones doing what? Killing people's babies. Now, why? If Nigeria get this kind of power to buy people, how come they've not buy all these politicians? Or even buy all the Boko that have been bokoing the place? And all the people that have been taking people and disappearing them, how come they've not used this power to buy those people? Since you can just be watching somebody on the screen and you not buy the person, how many times have they seen all those people taking people from their communities, from their homes, from boarding schools? They've seen them. They know their name, most of them. Why not buy all those people? So the power of life is not in anybody's hand. Let's allow God be. And let's take all this over spirituality Nigeria. It has turned themselves to, out of YouTube. Enjoy your content. Create your content. And I'm saying it here again. If you're that content creator, if you're calling yourself a reactor, instead of reacting on what Oyoyo is saying or what I said or my video, my opinion on my video, you can react on my opinion. And then you now come and start insulting me. Momo, you're not a reactor. You're a very toxic person. Period. If you want to react on issues, topic discourse, and stop reacting, calling people names. Some are that these people are very, I don't even want to use some of those names because they are laughable. When I see most of them, I was like, okay, what else? The highest you can call a woman is Olosho. That's the highest you can call a woman. And after calling the woman Olosho, what next? Nothing. What have you achieved? You've abused that person. And then tomorrow, your children will dabble into your video. Oh, your mama used to be a YouTuber when we were kids. And then they will start searching and they will see how their mother or their father has been saying all the bad words you're teaching your children not to say in your home. Yeah, there are some words we can't even say in front of our children. Then your child will now dabble into your life. So you say that dirty woman, that poor woman, that hungry woman, that that they're suffering from this, they're illiterate. Your children will start like, why is mommy talking like this? Have you thought about that? Or you think they will not find your channel in the future? Oh no, trust our little kids. A 7-year-old person is very good with computer. 7. We are not waiting until they are 20. As we do this journey of life, let's leave our prints, the sound of time. Let's do that. If you want to be a reactor, come out and react. If Banigo says something that didn't go well with you in her channel, come out and say, Banigo, no, I disagree with you with what you said on that your video. And that's why I'm reacting on this. That blah, 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 blah. This is what I think. This is how it should be. The way you said it, that is reaction. I now will not leave what Banigo says. Say, Banigo, see, you did not gel your hair well. Your hair, it's no longer reaction. Please, let's understand the definition, okay? All right, let me read more comments. Then we can continue. Thank you guys for keeping it very interested in the comment section. I really appreciate me, I wonder as an adult to be talking like teenagers, react with mature mind. Ha, ha, ha. You went to school, sis. You did not chop your tuition fees. You went to school. You don't chop your tuition fees, honestly. Yummy direct, kitchen direct. Once you decide to become a public figure, then you need to grow thick skin and learn to have an I don't care attitude. Yes, you can have I don't care attitude. Let me tell you, Priska, some people can stomach all of those. Some people can understand it. Some people can handle it. But when it gets to the point that your reputation is being tarnished on the social media, the same platform where your business is, where you thrive, where you make your income, somebody can sue you to court. It might take years, but it will happen. Let's not forget what happened 2 years ago. I think that judgment was finalized last year about a YouTuber, American YouTuber, Tasha K and Cardi B. Just because of traffic and views and what have you, popularity, Tasha K said a lot of things against Cardi B, bordering from XTDs to this, to her husband, to her children, and all the name callings and all of that. It got to Cardi B because Cardi B is a social media person. She's a musician, a dancer, a twerker, a mother, a wife. her life is a social media life. Then that same platform where she makes her money and her income, her reputation is going down the drain because one YouTuber turned on her live stream, invited guests to shred her. She pleaded with Tasha to take down the video, do something, say something on your community page, talk to your audience. The lady said, no, I said what I said. Okay. They went to court. I think our reward money for Cardi B was either 1.2 million US dollars. And right now, Tasha K has filed for bankruptcy. Okay. So let's be guided, discuss, react on what I said. Stop calling people name. How their husband is this, that, that. Anybody can wake up tomorrow and say, I've had enough of this and I want to take this thing seriously. Let's stop the name calling. React. If you're intelligent enough, you should be able to know the meaning, or rather the definition of reaction from insulting people. All right. That's why I called you to it means body. It means I didn't understand what you're trying to say, Yummy, here, but I'm gonna leave it there. Reactors and YouTubers should know the difference between constructive feedback and negative feedback, which is designed to discredit, demean, humiliate, and harm a person's reputation. Ha! You did not chop your tuition fee. You went to school, says. Thank you so much. I don't even know if he's a guy or a man. Thank you so much for that comment. Baningo, I would definitely react on this. Laugh out loud. Go ahead, Baningo. Go and do your reaction on it. Honestly, we need to start defining this thing because, I mean, it is what it is. We should start defining these things. Honestly, we should say the weight. If you want to react on, yeah, what Oyoyo said, I completely disagree. You react on it. But when you now start leaving the topic of reaction, you want to come and insult me and my husband and my children. It's no longer a reaction rather. It's no longer reaction. I could remember one day I was doing a live stream. One person that lost his brain somewhere came to my live stream, writing in the audience that Oyoyo's children are hospitalized. What has that got to do with what I'm saying? I was like, what is this person talking about? My kids are sleeping. Because at that time I was doing it live, and I was live earlier than today's time. So my family were still sleeping. As I'm doing live stream now, they will start waking up one after the other. So you see what I'm trying to say? The person has left the conversation we are talking about that day and went on my personality to talk about my family. Anyway, I don't want to, derail on what I'm talking about. True, I say it. They want people not to feel important. Yeah, they could do that. Want people not to feel. I wonder what this benefit. See, the world is too big. The sky is too big. It can fit everybody. It can fit everybody. Honestly, I'm gonna give an example. My opinion, though. Okay, a young Nigerian is doing cookathon in Ekiti State. What kind of reaction did she get? Why didn't she let Hilda shine first before doing cookathon? Must you copy? Because Hilda did it, now you can do it. But they forget the fact that Hilda gave inspiration for young people to see, yeah, if Hilda did it, me too, I can do it. That's the motivation, that's the encouragement. Why is this monopoly still hovering around Nigeria? Why? If 10 Nigerians should do cookathon and it's celebrated like they celebrated Hilda, don't they think that people will focus on Nigeria? Wow, this country that are going ballistic, everybody's cooking. Look at them, they have the stamina, they have the support. Nigerians' name will be on the platform. Globally, people will be talking about it. But no, they're there to criticize the young girl cooking because she did not let Hilda take her shine. No. Let me give an example. Nigeria is a very large country in the sense it has over 200 million population with 36 states. US has over 350 million population with 50 states. If I decide to do cookathon today in my state, yeah, we have eastern region, southern region, northern region, and all of that. If I decide to do it in my state, that does not mean that somebody in California cannot pick up to do cookathon. Somebody in New York, somebody in Atlanta, somebody in Houston. There is no monopoly to these things. Please, let's let that girl rest. So the way that we are reacting on the girl, I say, Nigerians now, make you now stop all of this. Leave the girl to try. She might not get to that point, but let her try. Give her a benefit of a doubt, positive support, not negative ones. Let her try. Guinness Book of Records, they can issue 1,000 certificates to 1,000 of you so far you break the record. It's not restricted to one person for one country. Don't box yourself in one place and then think that's growth. So that's my opinion. They should let the girl shine her shine, okay? I understand that YouTubers are defending with negative feedback is now also tainted by uh what they are doing in their names. They should think about it. You are so right. You are so right. It will be embarrassing. I remember when there was a certain guy who wanted to date me, and the mother of the son was so happy that that her son wants to marry me. My mom told me that if I am your mother, you should not. Yeah, I can understand. Hey, oh, network challenges, Marachi. Don't worry, my dear. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Thank you for all the support. I see you all the time. Even before I came on live, you've already shared the video. Thank you so much, sis. Yummy Kitchen, don't marry that man because his father don't have manners as he insult people at work like kids. Although I love the guy, but I ignore him as my mom said. One day he will start insulting me. You see what Yomi Kitchen is trying to say. Tell us here. She said that there was a guy that wanted to marry her in the past. The boy's mother was so happy that the son wants to marry her, but her own mother say, "Oh, this one, you know, go marry you," because the father has a reputation of insult in the office. He talks to people like kids, insulting them in the office. So one day, the son might pick that trait of the father, and you become where the insult will be raining in future. For that reason, my daughter, do not accept that boy. And that was how she walked out from that relationship. She never agreed to marry the guy. You see, that's people don't know the essence of what they are doing. The repercussion it might come to either you, your children. There is always this connection. It might not happen in your time, but it might happen in your kids' time. And that is true. Based on what you say, insulting people in the office, Yomi Kitchen, they have it at 110% in Nigeria. On Thursday, I went for a meeting in the office for 1 hour. By the time I finished meeting, I met with assistant commissioner. When I was leaving, I just called her by her name. See you tomorrow. When I left there, I didn't even remember what I said. But when I entered my car, do you know what came to my mind? I said, God bless United States of America. How dare me call a commissioner in Nigeria by his name? Think about it. When I entered my car, I said, well, I just called these people. We call them they call us by your names. I said, God bless the United States of America, where they will not be attaching titles or before you address person. Oh, you call the person by their name. If I see Joe Biden today, I say, oh, Joe Biden, how are you? Yeah. And that does not mean that you're not respecting them. If you don't want to call him by his name, you call him Mr. President. But in Nigeria, your boss that is just above you with one level, Omo, make you come to office and say, Chukuma, good morning. The kind of bombastic side eye the man will give you, or maybe query on top. It's like you don't know, you don't have respect anymore. You're calling me by my name. Anyway, the insult in families, Nigerian people, I will dope my car for them on that one. Entertainment Daily is back. Thank you for joining me, beautiful. I hope your network is better. Hey, see my Joe. How How are you, Joe? I've missed you. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. Joe, Joe. Joe loves me unconditionally. Even when I have finished live stream and Joe will come and watch, put a comment, share. Thank you, thank you. I see you. Thank you. If it was a white person, they will say nothing. Absolutely. It means nobody else but you as a YouTuber. All right. So, Mel, that's the one that comes to my mind very quickly. Please
Anyone?
go, go ahead, sis.
Yeah, I came in again. I heard you talking about the young lady that is actually cooking now, that
Hmm.
is trying to break Hilda's record. I don't know, but I feel certain type of way about that. Okay, so let me just start with that
Okay.
since that's what you were talking about. Okay, I see you're reading the comment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I feel certain type of way because if Hilda had received her own certificate, then she started her own cooking, we will understand. But right now, we don't even know if they're going to disqualify Hilda or what's going to happen. They've not even said anything. And now you're starting up with another one. Okay, at least everybody is waiting to see what comes out of what the Hilda had already done. Okay, then that's one. I saw a post just before I saw you live. I think that was just the last post I made. I clicked into Instagram. I saw it on one of the blogs, which is something that the this present lady that is cooking now posted. So I think that blog saw it and reshared it. I don't know if it's in all these other big popular blogs that we know also, but that post said something along the line that she's not gaining popularity, or a lot of people are not talking about her cooking because she's not dressing indecent like Hilda Bassi. One thing is one thing. Did you see it? You saw the
No,
post?
no, and Unique talked to me about that. She
Okay,
read the comment
I
to
don't.
me.
I didn't screenshot it because I didn't. If I knew you were going to talk about it, I would have screenshot it. But let me go back to Instagram and see if by chance. Now I don't remember that. It's something. Is it? Let me. Is it Omalian? What's the name of that blogger? Because I don't want to say what the write up didn't say. I can't remember exactly, but I know the indecent part was the first sentence in that write up. So let me see if I can find the blogger that posted that stuff. Wait.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. Why you do that? Joe,
yeah.
I'm happy you're getting better. I really apologize. I'm sorry about you not feeling well. I'm so happy you're getting better. Please get well soon. If it's typhoid, that means it's water related. You might start working on boiling your water rather than buying sachet water. Okay.
I don't see that particular one. I see other ones, but no, this one you could see the person's name. So it's Chef something. So I guess that's the lady's name, but I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
see.
Treasure Gist is feeling the same way you felt about the cooking girl. Why
Okay,
is she
that
cooking?
comment for me just it closed all the door because if you're going to be a person with this type of behavior, then you're not somebody that anybody should
Oh,
possibly
was she the
Hilda.
person that said that?
Yeah, because that's why I want to find it so I can say the name so people can tell us if that's not her name, and we can also check it on Twitter or wherever they post. But I thought it was on this Somalian crib, but I don't see this blog Somalian crib. But you know, some of these blogs they have several. Hmm.
Joe, can you
Which
see
this
me? Just
one
tell
this
me yes.
okay.
If you can see me, okay. Okay. All right. So the
Okay,
thing
so
is this.
here is one
You
post from
okay,
this
guys.
thing. Is her
You
name
see,
Damilola? Let people in your comment section say if that's the chef's name.
I don't know the girl's handle. I'm
Okay,
not
anybody
following
that
her.
knows her name should. So let's see.
Yeah.
Because here there's a post where and it's a verified page. So I don't know who this one is. I don't want to read someone else's. I really want to find the
You
one
know,
that
Mel,
says
you know why I
chef.
don't want to dive into that conversation because a lot of people
Yeah.
can write anything in the name of the person. Until it's verified, then I can be able to talk about
Yeah,
it.
because this Damilola own is a verified page with a blue tick.
So the thing is this, I have a different opinion
Yeah,
about the cooking girl, you have a different opinion about the
true.
cooking girl, and that's what makes the world beautiful.
Oh,
Because
but the point is, she should not have said that thing. Okay, maybe people supported a lot of guys, let's say. So what about the women too that supported the Hilda Basti, wanted to have intimate knowledge of Hilda? you know, some people are just lucky with some things. It's just the luck that, okay, God wants it to happen that way for you, and you do it, it will happen. For example, let's use YouTube, for example. You might open YouTube channel with someone the same time, and all of a sudden you see them doing even better than you, or sometimes you might even be there before them. They will just come, and before you know, one viral video, the next thing, just like that. You understand?
yeah, the thing is that I'm not sure if that thing is credited to her. It could be other people reacting in that way.
I
However,
wish I could find
it
it.
is what it is for Nigerians. We
But you
try
cannot
to.
say that you're not getting support because you don't have big bum, because you don't dress indecent like that person. I feel like
Are
you're in
you
the
sure
same
she's
business
the
with
one that said
someone.
it, Mel?
I
I'm
don't know
not
why I
sure
don't
if
see that,
she's the
but I'm
one
seeing
that said
other
it.
posts with verified this name on this person. But now I cannot. I just didn't screenshot it because I
And
wasn't just
besides, if
interested.
she's cooking, she's not with her phone. So anybody can use her handle to write anything. That's what we should be
But
able
if
to.
I'm doing something, will I leave my handle to a senseless person? Like really, if I want, I say, okay, I'm gonna be doing this. I will look for
No, you
the
you
most
that's what you
reasonable
think.
friend of mine that
That's
I
what
know
you think,
reasons
Mel.
close to how I
Mel,
reason to
see,
tell, please, can
that's
you handle for me?
yeah, that's what you think. People react differently. Maybe the person having the handle wants to create a boss. Maybe he wants to chase clout. Maybe he wants to get reaction. We
True.
don't know who wrote that thing. The girl has been cooking. She's been in the kitchen. So definitely, you guys don't even know. My laptop is not charging.
Yeah, I get the point. Of course, somebody else, or if she have managers and all of that, they will be representing her now until she completes the cooking. But shouldn't you even have a conversation with your team before you even embark on something like this, that the whole nation and people are slowly catching up to the whole thing? Okay, because blogs are reposting, and even on Facebook I saw people posting about it. So slowly people are getting to know about the whole situation. Why not give yourself some time to see? Because the more people share, the more, now look, now you're talking about it, more people want to go and see what's going on, and
I'm not talking
all of
about
that.
it too. No, no, no. I'm not talking about it. What I'm saying is that we have different opinion about whether she's her cooking time is right or not. Nigerians are of the opinion that some Nigerians that her
Yeah.
cooking time is wrong because this other person has not gotten her Guinness certificate. I said is absolute BS. Why do I say that? You can't, because of one person hasn't attained the full success, and stop your shine. How many graduates do Nigerians graduate from universities every day? Do they say because Mel has not gotten her certificate I should not go to school? Why are we making this thing one at a time? No. If hundreds of Nigerians can do it, let them do it. Put yourself in the world map. Rain does not fall on one person's house alone. It falls on everybody's home when it starts dropping. And that's how God's blessings come. Hilda has parted the chart. Hilda has made the way. Hilda has given some people the encouragement they needed to do things. Why must they wait for Hilda to receive her certificate because I'm not before another? Why is Nigeria thinking like that? Why? In the US, I said it here, you might be breaking the same record in New York, Chicago, Houston, Boston, Connecticut, New Jersey, Texas, Atlanta. You understand? The same world record. They will not say no. Somebody is doing it in Minneapolis. Let me allow the person to take the shine first. No, Rihanna might release a song today. Tell us Swift releasing today, and Jay-Z, Beyonce. Are they saying because Beyonce is now number one, let me give her 3 months before I start my own? What is wrong with our people and our mentality? They should allow this young girl to shine. Allow her to shine. She doesn't have resources. This is the time for people to rally around. If you can rally around for Hilda, rally around for the next person. Give her sponsorship, put rice, beans, tomato, cooking gas, and everything in place for this girl to shine. Like I said, Rain does not fall on somebody's house alone. Why do we have multiple people on YouTube? I would have said no. Is treasure gist is shining now. Her channel is growing, so we have to wait until she gets to 100,000. Then we'll start our own. Our life journey is not like that. I gave an example of universities. How many universities do they have in Nigeria? Are they waiting for people in University of Lagos to finish graduating a particular course and allow them to shine before others will graduate? No. This monopoly, there is no monopoly in what you can achieve. What you can think, you can achieve it. This girl is thinking she can achieve it. Let them allow her to achieve it. There is no point putting her down. All those celebrities, I read Ruth Kadri's comment. I say, okay, Ruth, you're a movie producer. Yul
Yeah.
is producing movie. Destiny Etuk is producing movie. Are you guys giving each other turn by turn before you release your movie?
What did Ruth say?
Ruth said, why should the girl be doing? She could have waited at least. Let Hilda shine. What nonsense.
I wouldn't agree with people saying let her shine, but me, I'm just saying at least let her get her certificate, and
No,
show it,
she doesn't
and
need
you
to wait
start,
for anybody.
you know.
It's like,
Where
okay,
would
we
the
are all
hurry they
from the
go
same
now?
family.
Where would the hurry
Now,
they go?
let me give you an example. Your father, my father, and Treasure's this father, with their all brothers, right? Then they gave birth to us. I came first. I'm older than you by 6 months. You're older than Treasure Gist by 3 months. But in the same category of age brackets, we started school the same year. So because I'm older than you by 6 months, you must wait for me until I graduate before you start. It's not like that. They should stop that myopic way of reasoning. Turn by turn. If America is turn by turn, the country will not be where it is today. If you go to Atlanta, you think you're in Texas. If you go to Texas, you think you're in Minneapolis. The standard is the same because of what everybody is achieving at the same time. They are not waiting for this region to be developed before they move to another region. That's my opinion. Anybody can hold a different opinion on that. And if I'm making a reaction based on that, that is a reaction. I'm not there going to start saying those derogatory things they say about Hilda is because she has back and front. That's why people are following her. That is being petty, like I talked about here. Is being petty. And if you call yourself a reactor, you shouldn't be petty. Say things on issue basis, on ideology basis. Reason things on opinions. Give your own perspective. Don't go calling people name ugly, dirty, poor because you think you can hide under your television and be a keyboard warrior. No, that's what I feel. But I'm going to read comment because Treasure this is of a different opinion than what I'm sharing. She says
Okay.
Hilda has built her brand, including that of her mom, over the years. So I don't think the publicity and support will be the same. Never. Hilda was an Instagram sensation, so she's been there and she got some Instagram followers, people that are already social media big subs, kind of. So they are going to scream to the rooftop with her. So Dami or whatever her name is should start coming down. At least we got to know her now because she's cooking. Before, we wouldn't have known her if she was not doing this thing. Treasure said, it's not the chef Dami that said it. All these things we are just to get attention. That's exactly what I'm thinking, you see. It's exactly. I'm just hearing about second cookathon. Wow, interesting. Listening in the background, my darling. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you, Mansa Queen. Happy weekend, beautiful wife of mine. Thank you for joining. But you're saying it too. Some people are just hearing it for the first time.
Exactly. You
When
see,
I
oh,
said
so
I'm
you
not
said it
talking
even
about
you're not
the
talking
girl.
about it. I said, you see now, people are talking about it. More people will hear about it, and they will go and support. So they rushed into conclusion too fast.
I
From
think
one
I
person,
think
the
it's
next thing they
someone
will
else
hear,
that
and
made
all
that
of that. The
comment.
word will spread.
Well said. It's everyone's choice to succeed. Yeah. Thank you guys for this conversation. I like it in the comment section. People are insulting her already, that she's the enemy of progress. Imagine. Okay, and Sylvia just left Nigeria to UK to go and do masters. So and I will have a niece that is still in UK, Nigeria. Once I said no, wait until and Sylvia finish her master's degree before you. Yeah, we allow her to shine her.
Host, I think all this thing is just cruise because the last post I saw now, they've made it into a tribal war saying that Hilda actually did her own for the Igbo. Hilda is not even Igbo. That Dami Lola is doing her own for the Yorubas. Like, I think it's just cruise these people are catching right now because Hilda is not Igbo. So, how did she do it for the Igbo? She didn't do it for her own Calabar and Akwa Ibom people. She went and did it for the Igbos. So, I think it's just cruise. And the girl should enjoy it because, bad or good, more people are getting to hear about her
Know her,
now. I
yeah.
think more people will tune in.
I don't even think she's going to succeed. She doesn't look like somebody who has stamina to withstand the heat of 36 hours standing on your toe and all of that. But I wish her well and I pray she can. If only they can support her by giving her cooking gas, because instead of them to find out, they say she turned off her gas and all of that. Maybe she's trying to preserve the gas. Maybe that's why she turned it very low. People should support her. She's a young girl. She can encourage somebody. We might have the first teenager tomorrow waking up. I say I want to do cookathon. The mother will be there in the kitchen with her. That is progress. When it goes round, everybody will be happy. But if it's one person that is more successful, everybody will be dragging that person down because they want to every time, auntie, sister, give me, give me. But when success is uniform, that's how a country thrives. It shouldn't just be because she's in Lagos, because she's a celebrity, or because she's an Instagram. No, support this young girl. I'm saying it. I don't know her handle yet, but please, if you're hearing my voice, you're in Nigeria, or you're hearing me from every part of the world, Nigeria has a new cookathon going on right now. She wants to cook for 120 hours. Support the girl by sharing her video, clap for her, cheer her up, and all of that. Post her pictures. I didn't get to hear about Hilda until 2 days till the time she won the thing. It was a treasure dish that brought it to my attention. So I had to go. The link she sent to me, I started following. I posted her sharing it. I'm still going to post this young girl. But my take is this: all those people trying to discourage this young girl, they should take a chill pill and rest. The girl is making an attempt, she's challenging herself. She should be encouraged and condemned. There is nothing wrong than if 100 Nigerians can do cookathon and bring 100 certificates to Nigeria. You're pushing the name of the country to the world. It's a good thing. Success shouldn't be tied to one person until that person finish shining before another person will start shining. If that's the case, we'll have one musician in the country because we want that person to continue to shine. Let it get to everybody. It makes life easier. It makes it better when development gets cut across the nation. That's my opinion. Other people are holding their opinion, but even if you're holding your opinion that the girl should have allowed her to say, don't make the girl look bad. Don't make discourage the girl's effort, the spirit she started this thing with. Don't. It doesn't make sense. Oh wow, wow. Where
And I
did I
don't
stop?
understand why she's wearing mask for these long hours. She should allow her nose to breathe properly.
I don't know. Maybe it's the required standard. I don't know. I have no idea. I
Did
have no
Hilda
idea.
wear any mask? I don't remember. I don't know if she wore.
I don't know. The
But
thing
with
is
the
that
heat
the
that
girl
is going
needs
to be so close
sponsors.
to heat. Oh, man.
She needs sponsor because the food she's serving, it doesn't look so nice because they are trying to ration it to go around. You understand? Small, small portion.
Yeah, I saw
The
that
girl,
pomo. It was like 10 pieces of pomo. I said, that one said
she
they
needs
count them as food.
sponsors.
It's
They
true.
should
You're right.
sponsor her. Where is Ekiti Gate State Governor? Please go sponsor your girl. I take God beg on her. It's not only the big people they should be sponsored. They should sponsor everybody. Just like those boys that won Guinness award and nobody recognized them. They should be recognized because they did something. Two food in a day, I'm already fainting. If I see anyone cooking, I support with my food chairs, irrespective of tribe. I said two food in a day. When I used to cook like that, I remember those days I was in the university. And if I'm leaving for school, I'm going to cook for my sister. She was a very busy person at the time, and I was living with her. If I'm going back to school, I'll cook like 6 kinds of different things. Every soup, or bono egusi, bitter leaf, or ha, I will cook all of those. Okra, pack in one. That's usually the night before I leave for school, and I'll cook stew, cook ofako, cook ofensala. When I finish, it might be around 2 a.m. I will now go and relax. And then when I get to school, I know, yeah, no matter what the time, my sister has something to eat. It gives me pleasure. I love cooking. Okay. I really love cooking. But for me to come and do it for a certificate, a person don't pass some certain things. I don't even get energy to stand cook for 3 hours now. To talk of cooking for 10 hours, 100. All right. So treasure, you can catch her. You can catch her up. Um, I do understand. I guess you can catch up with her. Spirit 120 cookathon. Okay, I think that's her own title. 120 cookathon. Sorry, guys. But
Yeah,
Dami could have waited small for Hilda to enjoy her achievement. See people who could have waited for her to enjoy her achievement. That's why I like perspectives. Opinions are definitely going to be differ. Isiat and Treasure Gist, they're holding the same opinion. Dami could have waited for Hilda to enjoy her fame before coming. I'm of opinion that the sky is too big for everybody. The world is too large. It can take all of us. 100 people should go for it. When she started with less than 5 to 10 Instagram live, but I'm almost, but not almost 2,000 to 6K, or maybe now almost 2,000 to 6K views live. So people are turning up for her gradually. Absolutely. You are so you are so good, sister, my dear fashionista, baby sister will wait for me to cook so she can. Mansa, you're on your own. Oh, leave our baby girl alone, please. She's the baby girl soft life. Leave her alone to enjoy all the cooking. After all, that you carry yourself enter kitchen in the first place.
no, these days people don't like cooking anymore. Ooh, this new
I tell you,
generation forget it.
I tell
If
you,
they
people
can
don't.
avoid it, they will. Totally.
Mhm. Honestly, and that's the truth. So far, you know the survival scale of how to cook some things. That is it. You understand? But these days, if you can cook, cook because homemade meals, you can never equate it to anything. The restaurant might look so gorgeous and so well decorated. You're paying for the design of the food and the way they
Yeah.
plated it rather than the food itself. So if you can cook at home, you know what you're putting in your system, know what you're eating, and all it's always better. It's always better. Anyway,
Very true.
anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. And if you're meeting me for the first time, it's yours truly, Oyoyo. My membership is up, guys. Support your girl by joining my membership. My monthly subscriptions are not expensive, so anybody can actually afford it. All right. Ghanaian bloggers are already putting pressure on Sweet Adele to oh on her. Are you serious? It might just trend. Sweet Ajele should come and do it too. Yeah, she can 4 days. She just take 4 days off from work and see if she can. Hey. Is she going to Ghana to do it or is she coming to the US to do it? She should better go to Ghana to do it because everybody here is busy.
Is she in the US?
Yeah, she lives in the US. Yeah,
Oh,
she,
okay.
she should go to Ghana to do it, and then she'll get the crowd. Everybody will rally around quickly than when you have almost gotten to the end of the show. People start getting to know. In If she's doing it in US here, she will still get people to, but it will not be as it was for Hilda because of home base. Yeah, for the nose marks, I don't know why she's wearing it. I think she should have waited a while for that. If Hilda is not granted certificate, then she will learn from her mistakes. Mama, everybody can mistake is part of life, Jerry. Make your mistakes
But this
as you
one that she
go.
has turned off gas already and people are complaining. Me, I don't even know what are the rules
I
of
don't know what
picking
she's
this
doing
gas from
anymore.
the.
She turned
They
off
said
gas.
she turned off gas to pick bees. Nigerian people say like cruise.
Honestly, they are not giving that girl the positive vibe that she's supposed
What
to
the
get.
good thing is she cannot see all those things. I mean, because she's cooking now, she cannot see the dragging. It's after everything she will not see them. Right now, she doesn't know she's being dragged.
You see, honestly. So my beautiful people, that's all we are talking about today. We are talking about reactors making it very difficult for YouTubers to post their videos. It seems that YouTubers are now working on their, nail pins and needles, always on their toes when they are trying to create content. What kind of content to put out? We don't know what to say, and they're going to carry the news and all of that. And I have with me on the platform here Entertainment Daily. She is another person that carries, she's a gist channel. Check her out if you love gist, global gist, local gist, anything in between. You're going to enjoy her channel. Joe said that's why we are human. We always prone to mistakes. Absolutely. Everybody can make their mistake as they grow. And they should support Dami to win her 120 cookathon. I'm up for Dami. Go, Dami. Go, Dami. Go, Dami. Please, if you're a food vendor in Nigeria or maybe rice maker or supply her with supply. She need all of those to continue to.
But something else I want to add to this Dami situation. I think Dami did not make good publicity before she started.
Who does
Hence,
Dami know? Which kind of publicity? Which kind of
who's
money
these
she
days?
get?
Who's these days? Don't you see people trying to drop some type of comments on all these popular people's pages, so they see it, one or two person. By the time you drop it,
You
like
see what I'm
20,
saying? See,
yeah.
Dami na Ekiti girl. Maybe she been making publicity in Ekiti and it did not pick up until she started cooking. The thing now that she's already public, people should sponsor her. Baningo is saying the same thing. The food is not looking good. I tell you, the food doesn't look attractive because she's mising the food to go around. She needs sponsors. If you're making oil, vegetable oil, send some to her. If you have a gas station, send some cooking gas. Send things to her. That's all. Dami. I think her name is Dami. That's what she needs right now. Please. And treasure, please, should we allow Sweet Ajele because motherhood is not easy. Sweet Ajele's kids are grown, so she might afford to do it. If she's doing it in Ghana, she'll really get all the encouragement she needs because she needs people there in the kitchen for her for the length of the time she's going to cook. But if she's doing it in US, I don't know, maybe her mother and some other people, most people are working in the US, so I don't know how it's all going to go. She's a reactor. Jared Mel, welcome to the. Oh, Mel, Barry go say you're a reactor, not just a gist.
Monica, don't give me the title now. I don't accept the title. Moku they react, they go.
Mel don't deny you. Say no, they do reactor. She's a gist lover and she does analysis. Horrible looking for. She doesn't have good presentation. Ha! Bunny go. Don't finish the food already. Bunny go, don't worry. She will get there. Okay, she will get
What
there. She's
what the food? No, Bunny goes. I won't say that. Oh, I won't say that it's horrible. It's the How do I put this? I'm trying to wait. For the level or the standard where the level. Let me say level.
yes,
Okay, because
yes.
Nigeria we always say level. For the level where she is, I think it's a good presentation because if we will bring, let's say, 10, 20 chefs in her level, they will present something similar. Hilda Bassi, person wey don augment body like that don dey see small money now. So you know that Hilda had more money, better lighting, better place of choice. Now see where this lady is cooking. The lighting is not good. So even if the food looks good, and you need, as a YouTuber, you understand, you need good lighting for everything. So even if you have Oyo Doki's kitchen, when you cook and you film, you need to focus more than if you're doing Oyoyo's world. You could sit with poor light to just do your Oyoyo's world gist or
Yes.
whatever you're doing, like you're doing now. But when you want to cook and present the food, the presentation, the type of plate you want to use, down to everything, every single thing matters. So when you don't have the cash to first buy those fancy food plates that will make it look good, and then good lighting to bring out the colors in that stuff. And another thing is, what device is she using to take those photos? Maybe Hilda has iPhone. This one is using maybe Android. So many things, will come into play why her food looks the way it looks. And you can see how
Okay,
small.
there's something
Yeah.
I want to chip in on what you're saying. Banigo says something that she should have planned well before starting. Okay, Banigo, let me tell you something. Most of these great people we see, they did not plan well. We enjoy iPhone today. We love iPhone. It's beautiful. iPhone started in her father in someone their parents' garage. We love Microsoft. You understand? Started from his father's garage. Amazon started from the parents' garage. When you wait until everything is all good and ready, you might never start. I don't blame that lady for starting the way she started. That is the greatest thing. When you have a dream, and then a lot of things might be coming to your mind when you're trying to execute that dream. I'm not ready now. I'm not. How about my face, my hair, this, that data, this, da. But if you can actually start, get it started, it gets better. Let's look back to how we all came to YouTube. Our first videos, look at where we are now. We now understand you need lightning to make a good video. You need background to make a good video. Your people are painting their homes white because they want it to pop. When they started because they wanted to start. So I commend the girl for starting. I really give her applause for doing that. That is a good thing to do. And what I'm asking people, you can also chip in a cent or two to the girl, find out how you can help. You can post her video, you can ask people to support her. That's what she needs now. That's what she needs. The presentation might not be good, but is the food tasty? If the food is tasty, na stomach they go inside. Okay, but she's going to get better. I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that. Welcome, colors of Boma. Welcome, 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 welcome. There's something bad in wrote here. I'm not gonna read it because I didn't think it sounds so right. So I heard it to her pastor that pushed her to do it. Oh, her pastor. Then equation don't change now. If it's her pastor that pushed her to do it, at some point she's going to break. When you want to champion a dream, don't be pushed into it. Let it be the thing in your belly that is coming out. That passion from the bottom of your belly is pushing you to do it. That's what is going to make you to last. That's what is going to make you to stay on despite difficulties and challenges. If people push you into it, you're going to fall out. I pushed my sister into YouTube. She got 1,300 subscribers. Her video was doing well. The thing no gree her do. She left it because it's not her dream, it's not her passion. So that's just it. Master, no need to sugarcoat it. No, we are not sugarcoating. We are trying to be positive, Baningo. The food might not, the presentation might be poor because it's her level, just like entertainment said. That's the level
They
of
asked you a link.
understanding.
I don't know if you saw it.
We should encourage her. We should encourage. I remember my first video. My first video, I was making a breakfast recipe. The video was over. By the time I finished shooting, it was 34 minutes. I said, how can I post this? I cut to 16 minutes. Video no guess us again. Because it was my first video. I wanted to hide the video. I said, no, I can't stand in the kitchen, speak all this English, do all this baking. I will not post it. I posted the video. See, we don't look for like where we are coming from. Oh, you guys understand the story, okay? You guys know all those things. Okay. It's not snowing or low before. Okay, I don't understand that. Maybe I missed something. Hilda used more than 4 years to plan and execute. How long did Dami? Mama, it doesn't matter. I don't care how long, whether she planned or she did not plan. She's already out there. She needs encouragement. Period. And it should be positive encouragement.
Planning matters now. It's not why our old YouTube videos were the way they were. If we had done a lot of research before we started, if we had, done the due diligence what we were supposed to do, we wouldn't be running into camera doing on your mark, get
when
set,
you
go.
overplan, sometimes you don't execute it. Some people, if you look at successful business people, or if you go for business seminars, they will tell you, do you have a dream? How is that dream boiling in your belly? What fire is it putting in you? If you have enough fire to carry down your passion, start. Don't wait until you have all the resources. We have told people here on YouTube, you don't have to wait until you get a camera before you film with your phone. If you don't have ring lights, open your windows, film with daylight. Don't wait. My link is down, Baningo. Or didn't I post it? Sorry, let me put it out again. Um, okay, my link is down. Doma said, yes, so her pastor sponsored it too. If you notice, it's done in church. In church? Oh, Mario, this one is serious. So, okay, oh. Mary Queen Longman, thank you so much for joining me today. The lady came out and said everything.
But
Everyone
Ross,
should have a
if the
little
pastor
mercy.
is sponsoring, do you think it has anything to do with pushing her into it? I don't think so. I think she just told him what she wants to do, but she didn't have the funds, and he decided to, support in terms of financial support.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. It could be that okay. There's something I just got. I got okay, but man said the lady came out to say everyone should have a little mercy, that her pastor was the one that motivated her and gave her the church auditorium to use. Oh, it's done in church. Okay. Okay. Baningo is back to come and give me another goose. Okay. Oh.
Oyoyo, let's not. We know
Break.
that we are preaching on YouTube that you can start with anything you have, but we all know that if you want to start YouTube, even if you are starting with a phone, at least let us be seeing your face, Abi. Let's be seeing your face, except you are doing a proco like me that I'm hiding my face these days. But if they will say, let's see your face. So this girl knows she wants to beat Hilda. If she wants to beat Hilda, there are so many things that they are looking out for. Yeah, she's not saying she's just cooking for the sake of getting attention. She wants to beat Hilda's 100 hours, meaning that if you want to beat somebody, you have to do more than what the person have done. If you want to beat Hilda, you have to do more than what the
Mm-hmm.
person have done.
Oh, what's going on? Did we lose her? Baningo, I think we lost you here. It could
Maybe
be
it's network.
network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what she was trying to say, that if you want to beat Hilda, maybe you need to plan. Hopefully, her internet will connect back so that she can air her opinion. But the thing is that she's not beating Hilda in terms of the way Hilda looks or her preparation. She's beating Hilda
Oh,
on the 120
Oyoyo,
mark.
please.
Okay.
Oyoyo, this thing is beyond the hours, though. It's beyond 120 hours. They will look at your food presentation. They will look at how organized you are. I heard she even off gas to go and pick beans. She never starts. She never starts. Oyoyo, they will
But
look
we
at
never know whether that
everything.
one they against the rules. Now she will not know the rules for this Guinness
I,
cooking
I
game.
can Google it to find out
Oh, yeah, please Google the rules for food for Guinness Book of Record. Let's see. Food presentation. Oh, that you that made 120 food. They said she even surpassed all the food they said she should make. You will make different dishes. This girl never starts.
But
Me,
did
I'm not saying
Hilda
that.
make beans? Did Hilda
What
cook
did you
beans?
say? Even if you had cooked beans, she would have packaged the beans. Maybe say hungry go they catch you said if you don't like beans.
But now which kind of
So
beans? If you not go carry brown beans when they get too much
the,
dirty.
the beans just be like poto. Like say, I don't want to talk. Oh, PG.
Now
Like say
porridge
person just they
beans,
come
now
outside
body
for
go
time
not
beans.
be not they do like this. So now porridge beans they get cook. Go not say na poto right?
That beans wey not baff well.
Oh, there.
Even if
Okay.
you want serve that kind of thing, at least make hungry catch me. On idea, on them. Oh man, no speak language for this girl, for this food. I'm not saying anybody
Come
should not be encouraged, but
They
right
said
now,
what I'm seeing online. They said
no,
you allowed a minute break.
seriously.
That's what you allowed, minute breaks on how to go about every either a single 5 minute break every hour, or 1 hour break after working nonstop for 12 hours. So I'm trying to see if I
Mm-hmm.
can open up. They've not even
This
talked.
girl now went to go and take break to pick beans. She never start. She won't beat Hilda. He never chop belle food.
Uh-uh.
Me, I'm not
But
saying.
Yes, she had already reached 12 hours. So maybe she's
I know.
yeah,
Mel,
maybe it
no vex.
wasn't
If
long.
now
Oh,
you,
they
you go
said
talk
1 hour
this.
break.
Wait, Mel, you go talk.
Okay,
Mel, if now you.
participant must maintain clean cooking environment, adhere to proper food
Mm-hmm.
handling practice to ensure that all the
Mm-hmm.
dishes meet safety standard.
Mm-hmm.
Fitness
And then they use rubber plate, they serve beans. They never start. Rubber plate and rubber spoon. They never
why
start. They
Some
participants
want to
are
cook at
encouraged
home.
to
some fast
showcase
food
their
too, they use
they-
rubber plates now. We know they buy them. All those Mr.
Eh?
Biggs and the rest, not be
there
plastic
is a
and not
lot
be
of
pebble.
rules, so people of God. They
I
say they
beg
have
men. Now Mr. Big
certain
now we there, be
guidelines.
there for cookathon.
Ah,
Now Mr.
you
Big
must
we there, be na cookathon.
the thing is not
If
easy. Oh. You must adhere to certain guidelines regarding
yes, now
ingredients usage
no
and
be
preparation
mine.
method. Ah, menu variety to avoid monotonous or reputation cooking. Participants are expected to cook a
Oh,
wide variety of dishes.
oh,
They will encourage creativity, diversity, skillful execution. That's presentation. Okay, okay. Oh. Appetizer main course.
oh, yeah, yeah. So be, oh,
I
that
beg,
girl
make
never
una leave
start.
my
No be
damn
play.
alone. Go on.
That me for just calm down. Package give herself. Make Ida. If Ida never even collect this Guinness record, they still they review Ida since. She has
Yes.
not received the whatever whether they give to so won it. Yes, she has done it, but they are still reviewing her. Now in that me come as I say one beat the record with croc beans. Croc.
Where did
I
go?
beg, where can they go?
I
Make I no
am
go
talking
talk. I
about
beg, I don't want to
reactors
talk
and
too
their
much.
bad
Bye
mouth.
bye.
And you carry your bad mouth on my stage. You see what I'm talking about? I
Daddy
said we
got now
talk
money
about
when not
reactors
there. Which
and
one be
their bad mouth. And she carry her bad mouth, climb by stage, say crocro beans. Banning. When I get to Lagos, I must taste your own beans. Now me go do the review. And you must not prepare before you cook it. I'll give you surprise visits. I say na beans I want. You go cook them in my presence, sharp, sharp. So that it's not the one you get and prepare, buy fish, buy meat, buy this. It must be on spot. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for being here. Darling Nanga, thank you for joining. We are talking about reactors and YouTubers, how they've made life difficult for some YouTubers to even do their content, how they derail from discussing opinions and issues and ideology to cursing family members, people on YouTube. That's what we are talking about today. And as far as I am concerned, those are not reactions. So that's my opinion. When you leave the issue that you're supposed to discuss and start talking about how ugly or how beautiful or how dirty somebody is, you are no longer doing a reaction. Rather, you're now insulting the person and person's personality. So it has taken, uh, taken away the real meaning of reaction. That's what we are talking about today. And for the cleanliness, people have finished her when her cooking bench was messed up and left unclean. Hey, whoa, this girl. I don't know why they don't just like her. Let her be. She's making an effort. She might not get to 50 hours, but let's encourage her. She might try several times before she gets there. Let's encourage Dami. Post her video. Don't go trolling her. She's a young lady from Ekiti State trying to shine her shine. We should allow her to shine her shine. There is no monopoly in terms of winning Guinness Book of Record. They can have 100 participants that did the same thing, won the same record. It's not one per zone. They have enough certificate to go around. Other people should also come and do cookathon, okay? I agree with Mansa. She said that she would rather do dive than doing cookathon. That's one of my bucket lists. I have to do skydiving, one of my bucket lists. So I like that option on Guinness book. Nanga said reaction is different from trolling. Absolutely. It is different from trolling, and that's what we are talking about today. Hope your reaction video about Dami is not up already. But I think God beg you, please go there and promote Dami. Don't go saying negative things. How bad this is. Please encourage a young lady. Please, I take God beg on her. All right. So we are talking about reaction. We are talking about how they're making difficulties for other YouTubers to even post their content. So Mel, what do you think about this whole thing? Reactors, YouTubers, and crossing the line, going after family members, cursing and abusing them, all in the name of reaction. What do you think about that? Do I still have Entertainment Daily here? Entertainment, are you here? Let me know. It's going up soon. Hey, Baningo. Say Dami's video is going up soon. Anyway, I don't think Entertainment Daily is here. Maybe she's muted at the background. So she's going to give us her opinion. So my very opinion is that if you want to do a reaction video, please do your reaction video. It's a niche on YouTube, is recognized. But don't go into personal things by abusing families, trolling on people, all because you want to react. If you want to fight for your favorite YouTuber, go ahead and be a fan and fight for your favorite YouTuber. But don't go personalizing things, calling them names, because it doesn't it has taken away the essence of reaction from what it should be. You're reacting based on what somebody said. That's your opinion, your perspective. But when you now start insulting the person or the person's family members, it's no longer reaction. That is a different, is now trolling the person. So I think her network is giving her trouble. So she's here on two accounts.
Hello?
Okay, I
Really?
can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm here on two account, really.
Yeah. Let me see if I can remove the other one that is not talking. Okay,
Yeah.
so I took off the other one.
Ah, okay. Thank you. My net. I don't know what's wrong with my network this afternoon.
Okay, you see what we are saying. Definitely, our opinions would differ. Our perspective would differ. Darling Nanga is of the same. Who sent her? She would have calmed down first to know what Guinness will award Heather the title or not. That's Darling Nanga's opinion, and I really respect that. But I am of the opinion that the world is too large; it can contain all of us. 50 more people should go for the cookathon. Let's celebrate the country, Nigeria, and not just one individual. Yeah, I wish her well, and but she for calm down, plan small. I understand. Maybe their little plan was okay for them. That's why they started. For reaction, stick with the fact. Absolutely, stick with the fact when you're reacting. What you have seen on the video, not cooking up stories and abusing families. This is it for me. I love this comment so much. So, Entertainment Daily, if you can hear me and your volume is okay, what do
Yeah.
you think about reaction? Do you think that those that will come in the name of reaction, abusing family members, abusing fellow content creators, calling them all manner of names, do you think that is reaction? She's gone quiet again. I
I'm
can't hear
here. No,
you.
I'm listening to the. I'm listening to your this thing. You're still talking, so I'm waiting for you to finish.
No, I'm done. I said, do you think that is reaction?
Oh, so maybe I'm hearing you a little bit late.
Late. Mhm. I don't know what is going on with my with my darling entertainment dailies
Okay, so
video.
talking about the reaction, I know you started by saying that it makes some people to now, like, some people are walking on eggshells when it comes to this whole the way people are reacting to their content. First of, I've said this before. If you're gonna be a content creator, even if you're not, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, okay? Something might just happen and people, someone might want to talk, or people might want to say something concerning the particular content that you put out. It might be cooking, okay? You might cook something and somebody will just like, this your food, wanting, say something concerning, it could be in the comment section. Meanwhile, some other people take it to their channel and now, react to maybe that food you've cooked or whatever they've seen. But one thing that I don't think is okay is when you leave the main thing you saw on the person's channel and you're saying something else, or you're now adding Jara, to what you saw on the person's content, just so it fits into that your own ideology. That's no longer a reaction. If you're reacting to something you saw, and it's either you're reacting positively or you disagree, and you might give your point, and some people might see that, oh, why are you coming from this angle? But everybody have different view concerning one particular thing. All of us here now, if we watch one particular video, we're going to see different, and there's certain things that some of us might not see, probably because we're maybe admiring the person's hair, the person's face, and we might miss on what is coming out of the person's mouth. So when somebody else will now point out that thing, you're like, but I watched that video, I didn't see that. So if you're going to react based on what you have seen. And also, if you're a reactor, do not have favorites. Okay, and not only reaction, if you're carrying this content, be it trending gist, celebrity gossip, anything, okay, that has to do with you talking about other people, do not have favorites and give it the same energy. Okay, if you're reacting to A, B, C, give it the same energy. Okay, but now it seems like some people are now, it's now a witch hunt stuff where some people just wait for other people to do a content and then they jump on you and start bashing you. But meanwhile, they are reacting to other people's content. And I feel like that's double standard. If you're going to get into the business, get into the business. Don't look at anybody's face. If it's your friend that is now popular, you want to talk about that, your friend, talk about the person. It's part of the business. It's not coming from a place of personal. If you know that that's going to come from personal beef or something you have with that person, then it's better you just avoid that person's content completely, because you're not going to be fair enough. And people should stop going beyond what the person's content says and going into, like you mentioned, looking into person's house, looking how small or how big people's house are, who is wearing what, who is looking poor, who is looking rich, whose person's husband, or to insult and children and all those other things that have absolutely nothing to do with reaction. No matter how you try to define it, okay, it's not acceptable that you cross the line. Do people cross the line? Yes, worldwide they do. But let's not look at it and say it is okay, because it is not okay. Reacting to something is not an easy thing. First of all, you have to be smart upstairs. And I feel like people that are not so smart always miss the point, and they try to go left. They try to go, like the US will say, they go south. Just go south with the whole thing and missing the whole point they're trying to make. And that's where you see the name calling and acting like people the fool and all of that start coming in. But if you really know what you're watching, you're able to point out, like when I saw the Nelo Keke's video, I watched it and I watched it again. I tried to understand. And when she spoke her language, I didn't understand. I said, from some words she said in her language, dash, dash, dash. And I know that people who watch my video, they understand her language. And if I really didn't get it, they would drop it. But I had already said that I don't understand her language. So I cannot tell you exactly what that word meant in English. But from how she summed it up, I could tell what she was saying. So when you're reacting to someone's video, watch. If you have to watch it 10 times, do it. So you don't have to speak out of point. And trust me, if you watch that video properly, you will have so many points that you want to make that you won't even end up calling the person name. You won't end up saying anything negative. Okay, you just make your point, even if you disagree. Thank you, host.
Thank you so much, Trendy Entertainment Daily. Thank you so much for that conversation. I really appreciate your analysis and the angle you came. It boils down to the same thing. If you're reacting, react on what the person put out there, react on what the person said, react on ideas, ideologies constructively. Give your own opinion, your own perspective, what you think, what you feel. Don't go personal and start leave the thing you ought to discuss and start calling the person out, abusing the person, saying all manner of things against the person. It doesn't make sense. That is not reaction. You just came to insult that person. That's what it simply means. And for the most part, reaction is a niche on YouTube. We have those that react negatively, just like my co-host said, those that react positively, depending on what it is. Don't just be selective when you want to do your reaction. It's good for you to react on other people, but it's not good for others to react on your favorite YouTuber. Make sure your reaction cut across. The same thing you're doing to others. If you see people doing it to your favorite YouTuber, do not complain. Okay? Not understand it from that point of view so that everybody can rest and have peace. If you're reacting, telling people, going out of your way to, you know, saying things that are not supposed to be the reaction, is not reaction. Simply react and make it a niche on YouTube. Some people might be clapping for you, you're doing well by insulting others because people thrive on negativity. That is it. That is the truth. But at the same time, the person you're fighting for, how negative is that person? If the person is positive and you're giving negative energy, it doesn't follow. So do the right thing, yeah, and then react if you want to react. It's a niche. But don't go there and start insulting people and think that's a reaction. It's not reaction. It's a total different thing completely. And in the course of discussing that, we talked about the latest cookathon going on in Nigeria, Ekiti State, Nigeria. Please, I want to use this to give a shout out to everybody cheering up for Dami. If you're going to watch her, watch her. What she needs now is support and not for people to castigate her. Everybody cannot be perfect. You that is going to talk about her, you are not perfect. Myself, I'm not perfect. So if she's working on the level that she knows, that's her comfort zone. She can only be better tomorrow. But right now, she's out there putting in the hours, putting in her energy, her time. Let's support her. The sky, like I said, is blue enough, is wide enough. It can cover up, and the sky is no longer the limit. The world itself is so large. We have over, is it over 6 billion people in population or something? So there is no point waiting for another person to finish succeeding because Hilda is already out there. She cannot stop shining. She will continue to shine. There is no point waiting until giving Hilda 8 months, 10 months, or 10 years before another person can still take up the challenge. Encourage people to be who they want to be, encourage them to come out and pursue their dreams, pursue their, their goals, and you never can tell what will come out of it. That's my own point of view. Our opinion definitely would differ, but that's my own point of view. Treasures G said, I learned this from Izzy Coops Den that a YouTuber or a reactor must stay on code, classy, stay on point, disciplined, and ethical. This should be our guide. Bam, bam. Are they ethical? Those people running their business, they are not ethical. Are they a discipline? Oh no, that's not discipline. Is that classy? Oh no, that's not classy. On code, they are not on code either. So if you want to be a reactor, I'm not here to castigate you from being a reactor. Yes, go ahead, be a reactor. React on what you see. Give your own opinion, what you see. And don't go determining things for people. Editorial shared her baby story. I know a lot of people will say, why are you sharing your pregnancy journey? Blah, 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 blah. And the other day I heard that YouTubers are now going to the point of buying people's children on YouTube. There is nothing I've not heard. That's why I said it's reactors now in witchcraft. You understand? On YouTube. Are they YouTube witchcraft? All right. Having said that, Nanga said, I'm perfect too. That's why I cannot cook for 100 hours. I like that. I like that. All right, guys, it's been 1 hour 53 minutes of your precious time, which I cannot pay you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me today. And I'll be running it up soon. But before I do that, I want to take some, tap my co host brain. Let me see what she's thinking in a nutshell. Let her summarize her take today on today's conversation. Go ahead, host.
Thank you, host. I think, okay, let me start with this cooking lady. I feel like she should have just waited for Hilda to get the certificate if she does. And I will tell you why. I believe if Hilda made any mistake, they will point it out, so she will know what to avoid Now, uh, in that way, it makes it easier for her. Secondly, that will give her enough time to rally around, push out her message, so people will start donating towards the cause. Now they would have been able to get better hall in Ekiti, better light. Some people, some content creator might even lend her their lighting. The way Nigeria, when they rally around you to support you, they go all the way out. So that way, you get a lot of help. And I do think that we still have some of these celebrities that once they see you need help, they will be able to help you. So if she would have just keep commenting on people's Instagram, Facebook, and all that, she would have been able to get better stuff set up. But I don't think the way some people are saying that she should have waited for Hilda to enjoy her whole thing. No, no need to wait for enjoyment. Let her just receive the certificate and then you start to break it. Because right now, I don't think she's breaking any record, even if she goes beyond that. I know 120 hours, or I don't know 100 hours. I don't know how many hours. Because Hilda doesn't have the certificate already. I see it's still the Indian lady that is holding it. So if her goal was to focus on breaking Hilda's record, she should have waited for Hilda to break the other lady's record, and she breaks Hilda's record, or break both together. That being said, she has started. All we need to do is to go ahead and support the little way we can. If it's to share her content so more people know that she's cooking, so they go watch her, or donate, like you said, donate whatever you have. If it's 1 cup of rice, one chicken, anything you have, a gas, donate to her and keep it going. Moving over to reaction videos, I wish people will actually understand that this thing is not a do or die affair. If you know that you really can comprehend what you see, like you watch someone's video and you really cannot dissect it properly, then don't even do it. Do something else. There's so many niches, okay? You can decide to be a gamer or anything else, just do something that is totally different from that. Because this whole back and forth where people are dragging people, insulting people, making people to feel uncomfortable is really unnecessary. And this also goes to some commenters, because I feel like people commenting also are contributing to the whole drama. Imagine someone telling editorial, why did you open your legs? That's just the recent video I did this afternoon, and a lot of people reactors are doing it too. So by this evening, you will see more. Yes, that's what someone said. Why did she open her leg the third time to get pregnant? So this type of thing now, maybe a reactor will now see and said yes. So editorial, why did you open do you understand? So sometimes the commenters are also dropping certain comments that is making some people to react in certain ways. But if you're a reactor, keep trying to get better and try to understand the game. That is not one, it's not a competition between you and the next person reacting. Two, it's not by force to be a reactor. Three, it doesn't mean that if you're doing a positive and you're well spoken and saying everything the way it should be, that you're not a reactor, or people will not come and watch you. If you're not screaming and acting like Boo Boo the Fool, doesn't mean that you're not a reactor. Okay, you can still pass your message, do your reaction without actually calling people names or trying to insinuate that someone is acting like this because A, B, C, D. No, stay in track, focus on what the game is, and execute it that way. Thank you so very much, host.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the way you rounded it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I must touch base on what you said, and I agree with that because from what you said, that Hilda has not been given the certificate. So if the 100-hour certificate has not been issued, that means that particular record has not been broken. That means the Indian lady is still the number one longest cooking title based on Guinness World Record. So based on that, I can understand what you're saying, that she could have waited for Hilda to receive her certificate. Yeah, I can see reasons with you on that. And I totally appreciate you for joining me. Emmy, where have you been? Yeah, I needed you on this reactors table. But it's okay. We are rounding up.
But
We
let
have
me
few
step
minutes
down
to
so you
go.
can round up.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. And Treasure just said there is another chef who is set to break the record in September, but will be doing an attempt by July. That chef has started awareness. Is good planning. Absolutely. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. All amazing people, all of you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the contribution in the comment section. Like my title said today, reactors make YouTubers to be on their toes. Are YouTubers afraid to make content due to reactors? In one way, yeah. People are now being more careful what they want to say it, how they present it. Even before they turn on their ring lights, they are now being more careful because of what reactors are going to say. People are being extremely careful on what reactors are going to say. And it's taking away, the authentic reaction, rather, no, not reaction, lifestyle vlog. When you want to do an authentic lifestyle vlog, you don't care what is around. You're shooting your video, telling them your situation, because they now have to be very conscious of their fellow YouTubers. That authenticity of who they are, what they represent, is no longer there. We want them to be authentic, but they don't want to do this. If I bring my house help, maybe it's gonna be a problem. If I say this, maybe they're going to pick on it. So it's taking away it's things from reactors. That is my opinion. However, I want to say one thing, and I've been saying it since I started live stream. If you want to react on what you've seen on YouTube, what the content creator said, or hold your own opinion and know this is your opinion concerning that particular video that that person made. This is what you think. Don't leave your own opinion and start castigating someone else, telling her, look at the house she's making, look at the crocro on her face, that they are bipolar, some of them are dirty, some are illiterate. It's no longer reaction. It has taken away from what reaction is. You're now trolling on the person. Anyway, let me give my amazing, delicious Emmy and Emmy React the opportunity to air her opinion, in as much as she's joining us late. She's been busy cooking. Thank you, beautiful. What do you have to say?
Greetings, host. Greetings, everybody in the comment section. Sorry, I've been busy. Today is Saturday, so I didn't get the notification in time. First of all, regarding the reaction, well, I feel we should differentiate between hateful people, or let's say hateful channels and reaction channels. They are two different things. When you start causing people, trying to intentionally bring people down, you are not a reaction channel, you are a hate channel.
Hmm.
Yes. And I don't think I've watched any video or any reaction of anyone saying what they did not see on the streets of YouTube or TikTok or Facebook. I'm talking about reaction channel, not hate channel, because they
Okay.
are two different things. Yes. And I also believe that in
But
this
when
part
you
of,
say hate channel, that's your own interpretation, because those people that have those channels, they don't regard it as hate channel. They call it reaction channel.
of course, they will not regard it as hate channel because they don't want to admit they are hate channel. It's we that will tell them what they are. They will not accept that they are hate channels. That aside, I feel that even in this part of Nigerian community space, the kind of reaction people do here is very, very, very controlled. We don't have we don't have a body as a reaction channel, but I watch reaction videos and I don't notice that lots of people most of the times don't really say what they want to say, even if they will say it in a nice way, because of the kind of backlash they will receive compared to the kind of reactions they do in other parts of YouTube. I'm talking about the Ghanaian community, the American community, Kenyan community, and the rest. Here in the Nigerian community, the reaction is very, very, very controlled, and you still see people complain, oh, this, oh, that. That's why I always say differentiate between hate channels and reaction channels. They are two different things. And I don't think reaction has made YouTubers become more careful. I only feel that when you do something and people talk about it, it makes them feel that okay, maybe this thing, like for example, if I cook vegetable soup and I put groundnut oil, And people are like, oh, why did she put groundnut oil in her vegetable soup? It might not come out well. It will give me this foresight that, okay, maybe the vegetable soup I put was not, sorry, vegetable oil I put was not nice. People didn't like it. It's like a way of kind of correcting them. It's now left to them to accept it or reject it. There are these couples on YouTube. The name is Jacksons of Atlanta. I've watched a lot of reaction videos on these people where people are giving them woto woto. Now, why will you do this? Why will you do that? It has not stopped them from creating their content. I just feel that the kind of reaction videos we do here, the ones I have watched, they are just giving their opinion, feeling that, oh, this thing is not nice, that thing is not nice. I don't think in any way it has made YouTubers not to be themselves. Now, this is my own opinion. That was why I said let us differentiate between reaction channels and hate channels. Secondly, for the Nigerian chef that is trying to break a record, I just feel that this is what make us as a country not to be taken seriously. Do you know that when Hilda broke that record, 2 days after, Ghanaians were putting pressure on Sweet Ajele that she should also do her own cookathon and break that record. There is this group of guys that cook so well in Ghana. Their name is Men Cook GH. They got a lot of pressure saying, oh, you need to come out, let's break our own record. And do you know what their response are? Their response were that number one, Hilda broke this record for West Africa. She broke this record for Africans. So why are we trying to break our own record? If we want to break any record, why don't we get another category and break it? Why trying to take off the shine from her? And now, 2 weeks after, we are seeing that it is even one of our person in Nigeria that is trying to break it. Hilda has not even collected her award yet. The whole thing is still being investigated. So it just shows you that, which is for this part of the world. That's all I can say. Thank you, host.
All right, thank you. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. I have a question for you. Treasure G said, host, how is reaction controlled, please?
Okay. In this part of the Nigerian reaction area, will I call it niche, even before I became a reactor, there are things you will see in a YouTuber's video you would want to talk about. And you just look at it that, if I talk about this thing, they will come for me. When I say controlled, I don't mean like, oh, there's a body that controls them. It is the audience in this Nigerian niche that controls things the reactors can say, things the reactors cannot say. Because there are things you will say in your reaction videos, your audience will be like, no, 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 this is a no, no. I'm now saying that you can't compare this to other communities where if you bash show, you not bash show, you have people laughing
It's
in the
not
comment section.
okay. Let me come in them, Emmy. It's not the audience that is actually controlling what people do in the US. It's the law. And because the law is effective and because people know they can be sued easily and they will get judgment, that's why people are being careful. When we were discussing, I talked about regulations, YouTube guidelines, Facebook guidelines, Meta, as a matter of fact, put in guidelines. And Instagram, you can't just call somebody ugly. It will prompt you back that this word you're using is against their guideline. So they put those things in place not because they don't accept the fact that negativity sells, no, but because of government penalties. How many times since for the past before COVID and after COVID, Facebook and their team, they've been summoned by US Congress with all manner of questions. Why are they using Facebook to bully our teenagers, bully people, bully this, bully that? So based on that, the team on Facebook went back to basics and started doing things to make sure before you post, they will prompt you that what you're writing is wrong. That's why when we see people, if you want to write ugly, you will not put special characters so that you can pass on a message. People go ahead and writing them in their local dialect. And then for you to be still the same thing. They know the law is effective in Western world. The thing is that I know Linda Ikeji has been taken to court several times. She has paid billions of naira in damages. That's why one of the reasons she started toning down her vlog and everything. She's not chasing after. She's not Esther. She moved actually into full-time media and still running the blog because of what she has paid settled lawsuits in the past. The thing is that no Nigerian YouTuber, content creator has actually taken somebody seriously to court and all of that. The one Mercy Chinwo,
Host, if I'm to cut, sorry to cut you. You're taking a reactor to court on what basis? That the reactor reacted on something she saw in your video? I
no,
don't
let
understand
me,
that
if you
aspect.
come to tell me that my husband is a quack doctor, I can take you to court.
Oh, that's what I'm saying now.
That's
These
what I'm
channels
saying.
are hate
We're saying
channels. They
the
are
same
not
thing.
reaction
I mean, no,
channels.
they are reaction channel
No, they are
according
not.
to them. They are reaction channel, and I respect what they call themselves. But what I'm saying is this: the moment one person is taken to court, and then they will see to it, then people might wake up and realize, oh, Nigeria has a cyber law. They have laws. They do. Another thing is this, based on what even the US, whatever, is not controlled. Let me be very straight here. The level of bullying in the internet is heavy. I'm not here to talk about commenters because I call them keyboard warriors. Keyboard warriors, it happens everywhere, even in workplaces. If you put a live meeting where everybody will come in person to do a meeting or training, let me put training, to do training, you find out that you have less negative impact than when you do an online training. People are behind their keyboard telling you a lot of things about the presenter that they did not like. But if it's live, that I'm seeing your face, you're seeing my face, you can't come and be calling me names like that. You understand? People are more comfortable when they do these anonymous things, cover their faces to abuse people. They are more comfortable like that. You can say they are not reaction channel, and I can agree with you, but at the same time, I respect for what they call themselves. It's their own opinion, their perspective. But I will have a different perspective about that. So that is why you can say control. You can't control people on the internet.
Let me explain what I mean by this Nigerian reaction niche is being controlled by the audience. I'm
Okay.
not talking about hate channels, so I'll never refer to them as reaction channels. They are hate channels. Why I say that is that the way your audience react to your content, that will now tell you if you will keep on with that energy or if you will pull back. For
Okay.
example,
I
if I
understand what
come
you're
out,
saying.
you get me? For
Yeah.
example, things like, for example, they'll say, oh, don't talk about her, she's pregnant. In our Nigerian nature, once somebody is pregnant, the person has become a demigod that should not be talked about. That is not the same thing in um other countries.
It's not.
That's
It's
why I'm
not.
telling you that there are things we don't accept in this Nigerian reaction niche that your most loved commenter will strike you for it. That's why it looks as if even in this reaction niche, people mind what they say, people mind how they say it. Now, these hate channels, please, you guys should stop calling them reaction channels. When you call them reaction channels, you make them feel like, oh, maybe they have recognized us. No, they are not reaction channels. They are hate channels. That is their name. When you make it clear to that, oh, you are a hate channel, maybe that thing will be, sending something to their head that, okay, people know what we are. Have you ever seen a reactor come out and say somebody's husband is a quack doctor? No reactor will ever do that. No reactor will do that. It's only a hate channel that will come out and say that. So even this one, because I watch a lot of reaction. I watch Indonesian reaction. In fact, I love reaction videos. The one we do here in this Nigerian niche is very, very, very controlled. There are things in the American
But
reaction niche.
Amy, are you surprised it's control when everything about Nigeria is tied to spirituality?
Well, I don't have an issue if it's controlled. It's what they accept in that part of the world. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's very fine. For example, in even before Jackson of Atlanta announced their is it fifth pregnancy, I've been seeing reaction videos of people saying they were pregnant. Can you try that in the Nigerian community? No, you can't.
Yeah, and they know the reason why they can't is because if you do, they will tell you why you're exposing your pregnancy, that somebody is going to be with you. It's still
No,
spirituality.
no, they know if they do, they will receive backlash from the fans saying that allow her announce her pregnancy first. In our Nigerian community, we believe if you're pregnant, let me announce it by myself. Don't come and say what I did not say in my video. That is what we believe in this part. So that's just what I think. There are hate channels and there are reaction channels. Let's not mix the two together. Thank you.
Emmy is so serious about that. Anyway, guys, we extended our time by 15 minutes. I sincerely apologize for coming very late. This is not my usual time of starting it, especially on Saturdays. And if you guys notice in my channel, I haven't been coming out live. I have been extremely busy with life outside YouTube, and I'm loving what I'm doing. So I miss you guys. However, I will still maintain my Saturdays. I've not been able to attach Sunday to live stream because I'm still trying so hard to bring out 2 hours of my time to sit on a Sunday to talk about YouTube and every other thing. But I will try. Okay. I want to thank all of you for joining me today. Amy, I really missed you for not coming on time because
I'm sorry, my love. I was busy. That's why. I'm
I love
sorry.
your
No
point of
words.
view. I really love your point of view. I
Thank
do want to tag
you.
all of you because it will look as if it's a
Next
meet.
time, just tag me so that I will get notification. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Jerry.
I didn't want it to look like
I
a
love coming
meeting.
on your program.
Thank you so, so much. Thank you. So, guys, you've heard diverse opinion and perceptions concerning what we talked about today. We have different perspectives to ideas, ideologies, issues, and stuffs like that. However, the bottom line is still this: if you call yourself a content creator, okay, be yourself, do your content. People are still going to talk regardless. I know a lot of people, I remember when bringing house help was raining on by YouTube content create Nigerian content creators. At some point, they stopped because of the backlash they got from fellow YouTubers, from reactors. They stopped showing their house helps. However, we don't want you to lose your yourself. What makes you unique? What makes you authentic? We want to see real vlog. And basically, most of these people that are being reacted on are lifestyle content creators. Continue to do your content regardless. Whether you do it the way you think when Jesus come down today, Jesus will give you 110%. Somebody will still see something negative about it. And that is the world we live in. Everybody can love you. Everybody cannot hate you. Those that will love you genuinely, regardless. And those that will not love you will still not love you, despite all things. And again, one thing we should always know, we are not doing content for somebody to love you. You're doing something because you want to showcase something to the world globally. Okay, you want to show something, you want to tell somebody, you want to teach something, you want to entertain somebody, you want to make someone laugh. That's the whole essence of coming to YouTube or being a content creator. There is something that is burning so well in your heart that you want to share. There is an idea, there is some form of entertainment, educative thing, informative stuff you want to share with the world. And that's what you're doing. Do not, because of what reactors are going to say, how they are going to interpret it, and then limit yourself from being authentic. um Editorial made a video. They say somebody left a comment for her, why did she open her leg for a third child? I said, if I were her, I don't react to so, because I personally call them keyboard warriors. If you think you can tell me that, tell me to your face, open a channel, react, tell me that, so that I'll be seeing the face of the person I'm reacting to. And if you expect me to come and react to somebody I don't see your face, I'm sorry. You can't get a minute of my time because you don't want it. If you think what you're saying is right, what you're doing is right, or the way you're going, your approach is right, put a face to that voice so that I know who I'm reacting with, who I'm interacting with. That's the way I see. So for that kind of comment for editorial, I think she should not give a 2 cents about that person. The person is a keyboard warrior trying to aggravate her. Remember, she's having a process. It's a pregnancy period. Enjoy your pregnancy and make all your content the way your spirit and that of your husband have agreed to go about it. Nobody should stop you from doing what makes you happy. Having said that, also to my our beautiful Nigerian that is contesting, I wish her all the best, and I pray a lot of people will come with positive energy to support the young lady that is trying to make a name for herself. Maybe she's very passionate about cooking, maybe she loves to cook, maybe she knows how to cook, maybe her food tastes so good that people encourage her to do this. Now I'm beginning to understand after one of my co-hosts here said the record has not been broken. So which record is she trying to break? I can understand that. We don't know why he's taking Guinness World Record to finalize with Hilda so that we'll know if there's still the 85 hours and yeah cooking time, or is now the 100 and is it 104 or 100 cooking time. I can't remember the one Hilda broke. However, she has started, or all we can do is to support her. It takes passion for somebody to come out and do something. Let that passion be supported. Let's not kill the spirit. Let it be positive. She might not have the best of utensils, the best of presentation. She's working with what she has, and that is dream. If you really have a dream, you don't wait until everything is all right and set for you before you carry out. Push that dream to reality. And that's what that girl has done. This is now her reality. Encourage her. If you have more to give, send money to her. If you have a farm industry, send produce to her. If you have a store you sell food stuff, send things to her. Cooking gas, send things to her. Plate dishes, cutlery, send to her. If you have data to support her team to continue to broadcast live, send data to her. I'm calling on the likes of MTN, um, Globalcom, I think it's still called Globalcom, and the other one, I don't know the name they call. This is the time for them to rally around this young lad and support her. Okay? Support her. Positive energy all the way. All right. So before I say goodbye, I always say something that will cheer you up for the rest of the week. How are you doing today? You listening to me, have you told yourself that you're beautiful? Have you told yourself that you're unique? Have you told yourself that you're precious? You are appreciated. Know and know that it's only you that can blow your trumpet. Don't wait for social media to tell you how beautiful you should look. Be your own kind of beautiful. Define your own beauty. Be your own kind. Tell yourself you're worthy, you're unique, you're beautiful, you're precious. You are the daughter of God. And if you're a Christian, the Bible said that God, everything about God is beautiful. You can't be less than your father, right? You are God's child. And that's why you should zoom out positivity. Be you, be unique. Tell yourself you want every inch of happiness you can get. Don't let the world define how you should look, what makes you beautiful, and all of that. And for reactors, please, if you're reacting, react on policies, ideas, issues, your own opinion. Don't drift and start talking about the person, how ugly, how beautiful, how illiterate, how educated, how bipolar she is, how her house is dirty. No, it's no longer reacting. It's now trolling. Don't be a troll. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Whether it's coming from the commenters, it's coming from content creators, don't be a keyboard warrior. Be that energy, the positive energy that will change the world. Be the positive energy that will impact lives. If you have anything with somebody, Tell the person this is where I have grievances with you, and not name calling. When you claim to be highly educated and you're going the route of calling people names, uh, the two doesn't they don't work together. So know who you are, be a better, strive every day to be a better version of yourself. All right, guys, I must call it today. Thank you guys for joining me today. Remember, you're beautiful, you're appreciated, you are so loved by God. Even if the world is closing in on you, tell yourself, for God loved me so much. That's why he sent Christ to die on my behalf. So, for that reason, you're so loved. Appreciate yourself. Look in the mirror. Find something that will make you smile. The world is a difficult place already. Don't let another person contribute to your stress. Distress by smiling, dancing. Do something that make you happy. Something that puts smiles on your face. Do those things and block off your ears from what keyboard warriors think they know how to say. And if you really think you have something to say, turn on your camera, your light. Let me see the face of the person talking. Then we can have conversation. When I come on my live stream, I drop my link. Anybody can jump in. If you have opinion to air, you can jump in and drop my live stream. Don't go on somebody's comment section and be asking unnecessary questions. Like the one they asked editorial, why did you open your leg for third child? Huh? That's overstretching. Anyway, guys, I have to go, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Catch you guys next time on my live stream. Don't forget to join me when you see my ring lights showing live on my channels. And also don't forget to leave me your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to contribute. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do me well by subscribing. If you're yet to follow me on Facebook, follow me as well on Facebook. My membership is up on YouTube. You can join my membership to support what we do here. It's all positive energy. We don't have time for negativity. Okay? All positive energy. Share love and not hate. And remember, you are beautiful. Remember, kindness is a muscle. Try and be kind to yourself before you can show kindness to one another. If you don't love yourself enough, you don't know what love means. First of all, self-love. Love yourself, care for yourself. When your heart is full of affection, that's when you can extend some to others. You cannot give what you don't have. If you're giving out hate, it simply means that you have no love in your heart. That's pure and simple. So share love and not hate. Until I see you in my next one, be blessed and have an amazing Saturday. My calendar is filled this Saturday. My time is filled. I have a lot of things to do. Bye bye, everyone.